Previously on Ace Attorney Investigations.
Now come, Agent Sheena. Will you submit yourself to a fingerprint test? Oh, man. And this is where that fingerprint change surgery really pays off.
Aw, yeah.
If you're that real legendary thief level stuff, then you don't have any fingerprints.
No, you burn those off.
You burn them.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
Welcome to the NyanCave, everybody. My name is Tom. This guy is Clay. That guy is Nyan.
Hello.
And today we are laughing all of our problems away, because that's how you find happiness.
Yep.
Yep.
This is from Final Fantasy X, by the way. For those who may not know.
Probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
That was also from that was the sequence? Guy laughs really weirdly and then...
I don't think so. Well,
or is it the meme?
I could
It's the
explain. I
meme.
could explain.
It's the meme.
It's the meme.
The meme.
It's the meme.
Okay, we're doing
I
it
could
for the
explain the whole
memes.
thing, but I'm not going to.
No, you don't need to.
I'm not going to kill the joke.
No, don't. Don't. We've done enough of that.
I
We're,
know.
PewDiePie kills memes. We kill jokes. Those are our purposes in the universe. And today we're killing this game. Not yet. Tomorrow probably. We're working our way through it though. We're the last part of the trial. We're playing Ace Attorney Investigations. Slowly but surely.
Some strong bones.
And we're gonna be playing this game. We play it on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. We're looking to be done, as per the information we have, by Saturday, which will be a fun day. Sunday.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh.
Looking that way, might be into Sunday, but if we
Because,
do have a Sunday free,
Sunday is Xbox conference.
Sunday, that's fine.
E3.
There we go. This is all working out too good.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be shifting to Investigations 2. And we're going to play Investigations 2 on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 12:30 p.m. Now you're up to date on everything you need to know.
Sagaci's saying tomorrow. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
So,
GD's also like, tomorrow, haha, you poor naive fools.
Oh, no, not done. Okay,
I don't
fine.
know. I don't know where you got that information from.
Fuck, chat last time.
Okay.
Yeah, miles, yeah.
E3, boys. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, let's do it. Ready to go? Let's do it. Okay, now let's first go over the facts one more time.
Oh boy.
Medicoach's body was found over in the Secretariat's office in Babal. The weapon looked like his life, or that took his life, was one of Alabast's ornamental knives.
No.
Capture card, please.
Capture card, please.
Please, capture card.
How to fix?
Uno momento.
Can unplug and replug?
Can you give me a technical difficulties pearl?
Oh.
Oh,
no, Mr. Nick. Oh, this isn't. Oh, no, you caught me before I put my pearl. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, you were all gold.
No, I was all gold. Oh, sorry. Here I am.
No, you're not. That's not
Oh,
you're
no.
a badger now.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
This is the most embarrassing.
That's so embarrassing.
Oh, no.
Pearls, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Oh, but I said get ready for the stream. It started 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
okay.
I'm so embarrassed for
This isn't me.
Oh,
no.
no. Pearls.
Oh, everything's terrible.
No, it's not terrible. It's just there you look at you.
Oh, I'm
right.
so embarrassed. You had to see me like that.
Oh, no, you look great. Pearls, you look so nice. Look at
It's
you
so
blinking.
embarrassing.
It's
Oh,
good.
let's get some music as well, so
Oh,
this is
man.
a little less weird.
Yeah,
Pearls
music. Oh no,
theme.
you don't need music to be not
Remix.
uncomfortable. No, you're great the way you are, Pearl.
Ace Attorney.
Ace Attorney. Are you Googling in your head right now?
Yeah.
Oh, Pearl, that's not how music works. You can't just... Apparently, that's how music works.
Why is this the Nightcore version of my feet? Oh, don't look at the password. Oh, no. This.
Pearl.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
You can't take her anywhere. Just
What
look
is
at-
this song?
No, I don't know.
Why is life
It's
like?
working. Okay,
thank
Pearls.
you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye, Pearls. Whoa, wild. I can juggle at 0 in case you were curious.
No, I don't know why this is happening. I have to try a different USB port.
Oh no, we're trying a new USB port. Oh, geez. Do we have 3 balls? I could juggle 3 balls.
Oh no!
Oh,
this
Pearls is back though. Who
Why?
needs?
Why
Oh
is
man,
life like
who
this?
needs to juggle
oh,
with
no.
Pearls?
Oh dear.
Man, I'm so-
you need a ball. Here's
I
a
need
ball.
3
Oh,
balls.
wait,
I need, oh,
no.
my God. Pearls.
Something terrible has happened.
Ant-Man, is that? Did you?
I don't know what's going on, Mr. Nick.
Jeez. Oh, and clay just came out of your nose. That's amazing.
No.
Oh, you're so
here's
serious.
the ball. Can you juggle this ball?
It's a little bit too big, Pearls.
Oh no.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to do with this ball.
Oh no, this is the worst, Mr.
Geez.
Nick.
Even like each of your necklace is huge.
It's
huge.
Are we okay now?
No, we still have no signal. And
Damn it, this bit is going on for a really long time.
It's so long. Oh, geez.
The music has stopped now.
Oh,
no. Oh,
this is now. Oh, my God. Wow, Swolverham Lincoln, am I right?
Do you remember me?
No one.
And my horrible accent?
No one remembers you, luckily. Really lucky.
Yeah.
You're back, though.
Oh, yeah. It is me. It's me, sweetie.
Man. Oh, jeez. Well, hey. Are you? I think that's. Is that appropriated or?
This is loud. Jeez.
Really loud.
Why is life like this?
It's Snow White. Yeah. This train wreck. I think that your computer wants to work as much as I do, which is none. I don't want to work. I just want to 0 work today, sir.
Why is everything so large?
Yes, I see the problem. I'll just use logic to fix it.
Oh,
everyone's wearing a red shirt today.
Oh my God.
Yes. It seems there seems to be a problem with the 3DS capture card.
That's super unfortunate and a brand new problem that we've never had to deal with before. And wow, you changed your wallpaper.
Objection! Overruled. Sustained.
Wow, what? Look at this. Look at you poking.
Smack.
Ouch.
Oh,
Ouch.
man.
Ow. Oh, God.
Oh.
It hurts so bad. Stop, please. Please, no. Not again.
Do you remember how you said that we were going to finish this by Saturday?
No, man. I thought I was optimistic.
You were very
wrong.
optimistic.
I was wrong.
Objection. That is an error message.
Now you're poking the butt.
Oh, no.
Cat device is removed.
Well, I guess there's only one thing to do in this situation. It's discuss Lord of the Rings.
Right, as it goes. Why didn't they just fly? They had eagles. They could have just flown.
Yeah, because you'd fly into a military base with anti-air facilities.
Who's got the anti-air facilities? The Eagles got there.
Mordor.
What? I never saw them have that.
There was
Their
a
armies
giant
moved
eye
out.
of Sauron on top of the tower. Do you think it was just hanging out there, not being evil?
It was being evil.
It was
you got
being
me
incredibly evil.
So you think that's why you think? You think that if they'd flown in, they would have got shot down?
Absolutely.
But
you don't
then
think
how
they
could
would have?
Hold on. But so you're saying that anti-air is more effective than hordes of armies that could just search for them? How did they avoid the glare of the Eye of Sauron?
Because they're small
they're small.
and unassuming. This is the Japanese version of Lord of the Rings. This is Frodo and Samu. Are we back?
Seemingly. Okay.
Maybe.
Let's see.
I'm gonna put this thing in a place where I'm not gonna move it at all, basically. Okay.
All right, let's go over the facts one more time.
One more time, what I'm feeling so free.
All right. Oh, yeah.
I hope the capture card doesn't fail one more time. Okay.
Hey, let's start the stream, guys. DJ, we've been trying. This was all a cover. I know it seemed like it was a tangent because we're professionals. We're professionals at tangents.
Yeah, professional tangents.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the time. It's tangent o'clock. The weapon that took his life was one of Alabast's ornamental knives. Ooh. And then the body of Mask Damask II, Mr. Kashino, was found here in the Alabastian ambassador's office. Through our investigation, we found that the murder weapon was the Primado statue. And that this is actually Bubble statue.
In this case, no matter how I look at it. Sis, if it wasn't you, then there's no one else who could have pulled this off.
That's excellent logic, man. Lang.
If it wasn't you, it didn't happen. But it did happen, so it was you.
Well, I guess we can wrap this one up. That's rock hard logic right there.
Lang already did wrap this up. Lang Z says.
Agent Lang, do you understand the full implications of what you're saying?
Of course I do, sis. And I'm serious.
Oh, I thought he was joking, like for real.
You were on the trail of the smuggling ring, and you wanted any evidence you could find.
There's no evidence like a corpse, that's for sure.
And so, while people were distracted by the ethical Rasu's appearance, you snuck in here. That's when you two ran into each other. You and the other thief who took advantage of the confusion from the fire.
Even if all that were true, how do you explain the movement of the weapons?
Don't worry. I plan to show you that the culprit behind that too. You had permission to investigate both embassies at will. With that kind of free reign, you could have easily taken the weapon across the country line. Hey now.
Wow.
Oh baby.
Oh,
He stopped a whip.
he stopped a whip.
Look sis, I thought I already told you. I'm not messing around here. This case isn't directly tied to the smuggling ring. But Sheena certainly is tied to the smuggling ring.
He is right in saying that she is a member of the smuggling ring. However, the connection between this case and the ring, could it not be deeper than what any of us can imagine?
Let's get this ridiculous circus over with already.
Franziska, I need you to calm down, because you only know the facts of the Alabastian side of the case. I don't believe you can see the case as a whole, and therefore, solve it.
What?
But don't worry, I'm taking this seriously as well, and I will prove your innocence.
Yeah, I guess you could say that Lang has God-O-like reflexes. It's funny because Godot also caught the whip.
That's 6 out of 10.
Fan theory incoming. Godot is Lang's father,
Oh my god.
and Mia is the mother.
Yes, good for him.
Huh.
I mean,
She sent him away when he was a baby so she could become an attorney. End of fan theory.
I guess that makes sense.
that's the only way to be, Mr. Prosecutor. But can you come up with anything else that can top my hypothesis? Of course, your explanation has to solve the mystery of the moving weapons as well.
Moving weapons. Of course, and I will. Let us now delve into the truth behind the murder of Damask II.
You do understand, don't you, Miles Edgeworth? This isn't just a confrontation against Agent Lang.
Ooh.
If you can't figure out how the murder of Damask II is related to the smuggling ring, then it will mean the end of our investigation.
As long as I have no good counterargument to his hypothesis, then the best I can do is walk this thin tightrope and see what I can do.
Come on, Mr. Prosecutor. Let's get started.
Yes, let's.
Ooh.
Boo! Border crossing weapons. I don't know why, they just sound so odd. Like she's smuggling weapons or something. Or like
by walking through one door and into another.
so, man. I mean, technically, Detroit Become Human was all about border crossing weapons. In a way.
In a way. One of Alabast's knives was used in Babal to murder Mr. Cochin. And the murder weapon in the killing of Damask II is Babal's Primado statue. Somehow these two objects were able to penetrate the two countries' impenetrable security. The only one who traversed the two countries just before and after the crimes was you.
So as long as I can't explain how the weapons moved about, Franziska will remain a suspect.
You got it, Mr. Prosecutor. So why don't you stop giving me a hard time? Under these circumstances, who the heck can carry a weapon across the country lines? I've worked through every possibility, but there's only one that's plausible. Your boss.
Agent Lang, from what I've learned from you just now, is that you've lost sight of yourself. That's right.
Oh my god, you did it.
That's right. We can both talk in circles here.
Have you seen the Office bit where Dwight is interviewing everybody about the marijuana? And Jim flips it on him.
Oh, yes.
And it's like,
Marijuana is a memory loss drug. What? Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. How do you know how marijuana works? I'm conducting the interview. What are you talking about? When I walked in here, you said I was conducting the interview. Oh my
God. Dwight, Dwight and Jim have the best interactions.
What are you talking about?
By focusing too intently on that which is in front of us, we become blind to the truth. Don't tell me Lang Z never said anything to that effect.
You prosecutor. Who do you think you are speaking about Lang Z's proverbs like that?
I don't need his proverbs, because my words are all you will need to see the truth.
Ooh,
You'll be quoting me by the end of this, bitch. You'll be like, Daddy says. Daddy says.
Daddy E.
Daddy says Franziska's not the murderer. Say it after me.
No.
One of Alabaster knives was used in Babal to murder Mr. Cochin.
I concur that this knife crossed over country lines.
Wildcard, you're right. Good, but that's not the only thing that did.
What else did? Tell me, Lang.
We mustn't forget that the other weapon, the knife, was only one. And the murder weapon in the killing of Damask II is Babal's Prima Do statue.
So, you're saying that the Prima Do statue was also brought over by Franziska.
Like I told you before, that's the only way it makes sense.
Man, like, it doesn't make sense, though. Like, how? Like, okay, a knife? Sure, I get it. You're moving between places. You could sneak a knife over. A goddamn statue, though? What the hell is so... What? What?
Well,
how?
Do you want me to tell you how?
She put it up her butt, didn't she? She put it up her butt.
In her butt.
Yes.
In her butt.
Damn
Butts. You do it.
Didn't you see she was walking kind of funny?
Oh my God.
I thought that's just how she walks. So
And
used to having
how
a
exactly
stick up
did she
there.
bring it over? Here we go. Thank you, Edgeworth.
I haven't figured that out yet.
It's up her butt. That's a rather weak statement considering how sure you are.
Maybe, but maybe. But
Way
there's
up your
one
butthole,
thing
Morty.
I don't know for sure.
Way up there.
Way up your butt, Francie. Way up there.
Somehow these two objects were able to penetrate
my
the
God.
two countries' impenetrable security up their butts.
Oh.
Important updates are pending. Ready? Restart now. Not ready? Pick a time that works for you. Never.
Never.
Impenetrable. I should hardly think so.
You've seen the top of the wall between the two countries, right?
Have we?
Who in the world could cross over that?
Yeah, not even I could climb over that thing with all of that barbed wire.
Mr. Lang, have you ever heard of a ladder?
I don't know, what's that?
A ladder. You climb over walls with it.
I only
Dear
know step
God.
ladders. You like a step ladder?
There was a ladder actually in the courtyard.
It was a step ladder.
Oh shit.
The only way into either embassy is through the doors in the Theatrum Neutralis. So the only way for a knife in the Prima Do statue to traverse the two countries is through those security camera-equipped, well-guarded doors.
Ladder's a weird word.
Absolutely.
Do you mean the former or the latter?
The only two who traversed the two countries just before the... Only two... Oh, after the crimes was you.
Was Franziska really the only person to have traveled between the two countries?
According to the guards at both doors, she is the only one to go back and forth. To sit there in Alabaster when the Yatagarasu showed. And then just before you guys found Mr. Cochin's body, she entered Babal. Boop. I think we can assume that's when she brought the knife into Babal.
Wait.
Then how do you explain the Prima Dose statue? I really would like to know this so I can slap you down.
I haven't quite figured that out yet. However, the fact that the two weapons crossed the border
That scared me.
I know, right? I was like,
proves that the killer must have you also traversed across the country lines.
It happens every now and again. I can't figure out what it is. Something's disconnecting from our computer every now and again. The only things to cross the border are the Prima Dose statue and the knife. I should hardly think that those are the only two items. Agent Lang.
Are you ready?
All
So
right.
the very last one, and try to hit him with something Steel Samurai, because that's whom also between.
With the Iron Infant.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Iron Infant too. That was a really great theory, but then this kind of blew a hole in it.
what did?
Oh my god. There we go.
Yeah,
this,
I was just giving
yeah.
as giving a secondary option.
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah.
I still think that it was.
But you are.
Maybe that's the NIF.
Open air stage, look at your time. It's also wet for some reason. I'm so interested as to where this will come in. And what
Well,
should be the thing we need
the
right
Jammin'
now.
Ninja plays the guitar,
Right? We haven't seen the Jammin' Ninja at all.
but it also looks like a petal from a flower.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a little confused that we still have these samurai dogs. Well, the Steel Samurai certainly is still a part of this case. The counterfeit bills were burnt, so that's not a... Manic Coach, Primdo Statue, 5th floor, Ambassador's office.
Oh, that's also an interesting one. No, as crazy as it is.
The only one who traversed the two countries just before and after the crimes was you.
Objection.
Well, is there any more than just those 2 pages?
No, this is it. Oh,
No,
my
no,
bad.
Yep.
My bad.
Yep.
Oh, what are those hair sticks about? Let's look at those.
Right, I know. There's some dirt on them. Hair sticks with a candy stripe pattern on them. There's some
Candy
dirt on the
stripe.
tips. I feel like that's gonna come in the end and like
Yeah.
just save us.
Yeah.
It's
Probably.
Trump card, the wire.
I wonder if it is that
preference,
note. Wait, the only one who traversed the 2 countries just before the crime. So go to this note right here, because Damask was in both. Oh no, after the crimes though. That works before the crimes.
Larry couldn't do the early summer rain jab special attack.
And we don't have the option to present profile.
People, yeah.
No, we don't. Not in this game.
No, maybe this isn't where we need to be.
Wait, maybe, no, it's not that, is it? It's not the NPC guide. What's in the NPC guide?
Two countries share building borders. Let's see.
What's on page 2?
Then. Yeah.
Blah, blah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Single stab to the base of the neck. Blade was definitely Alabastian. Was this carried across country lines? The autographs who stole his knife 7 years ago. It was a fake, but the swamp with the real one, originally from Alabast. Because I mean, like, the statue is one of the only things that we have that also cross, because it's a knife, and the 2 statues that traded places. But like,
samurai spear.
you know, samurai spear.
I wonder if you could send the spear.
Why? The spear feels really unrelated to me.
I know, it's just because it's a samurai spear.
Yeah.
And
Steal the
it
Prima Dose
says Larry.
statue. Used to be real, but has been swapped with a fake from Babal.
Was used as a
The
weapon.
So I mean, if we did Babal statue, that might work out. Is really the only thing that I am connecting
Well,
here.
what are the other options we have in this thingy?
Yeah, what else can we decide? Maybe we're
Yeah.
not leveled up enough to tackle this one. These 2 objects were able to penetrate the country's impenetrable security. The murder weapon and the killing of Damascus.
Oh, wait a second. We're so silly.
It's Alabasts.
Yeah, it's Alabast, so let's hit it.
No.
Oh, what?
No, because it was Babal's statue in Alabast because he was killed in Alabast.
Yeah, I know, but it said Alabastian statue, so I thought that
see,
he
I
thought
see.
that he
It's
had
good.
it wrong.
It's
Contradiction.
Yeah, we're gonna need to do some grinding.
How are we doing on the field?
Also, in recent events, just want to say that everyone watching this live and VOD is loved. And if you're struggling, you're not alone. The Nyan community rocks. Hugs and happy feels on the field wheel to you all. And
Yo,
That's so sweet.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you and I were talking about that last night.
We were
how,
talking about that. We're like,
how,
man,
yeah, man.
I
you
love
know,
our community so much.
It's just nice to love and be loved. That's so sweet.
The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return.
My God.
Hearts out for Athena. I like that.
Out for Athena.
How's that feeling on the feel wheel?
That is feeling optimistic, inspired, and enlightened.
At the same time. Oh my God. Oh man, we gotta get the real feel wheel out here. Thank you. And you VOD peeps, leave a comment for Athena.
Yeah.
If you made it past the train wreck of the opening.
Someone please timestamp that. Can you throw a highlighter at my face?
I can throw 3. Well, I'm going to throw 3. Okay, I'm going to throw them over my shoulder.
Yeah,
what? 1. 2.
I caught it. Trust me. I totally caught it.
Love is overrated. Oh, Gen C. Gen C. The thing is, Gen C, love is like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's still pretty okay, and there's all kinds of different types for everyone.
Wow, that's really deep. I like that a lot, actually.
Some pizzas are really deep, too.
Hey,
there it is.
Yeah.
You would like that, because you're Italian.
Yeah.
Love is a pizza pie.
Love is like a pizza pie. It's like a lasagna. It's got a lot of layers.
Love is like a spaghetti. It's messy. It's delightful. There's balls.
Esther says, I'm allergic to pizza. Wrong. You're allergic to an ingredient in pizza, and you can substitute it. I guarantee you, because I made a pizza entirely out of ground beef and cheese.
Thank you very much. Wait, hold on.
It was called a pizza. And it was delicious. Like, literally. Like, pizza is just a flat food, I guess. NyanCave streams, like everybody's favorite pizza party. Okay. Oh my God. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
Franziska held the statue in her right hand.
Okay.
But her whip was in her left hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's it. Oh my God, though. Seriously, guys, help me out here.
Somehow these 2 objects were able to penetrate the
I was
2
buying you
countries of
time,
impenetrable
highlighting
security.
and doing a bunch of crazy stuff.
The only one to traverse the 2,
Let's see, read this again. Really,
Was
the only person to travel
Franziska
between the countries.
according to the guards of both doors, she was the only one to go back and forth. The sis there was in Alabast when the Yatagarasu showed up. And then she brought the knife into Babal. Objection. Then how do you explain this statue? I don't know. However, the fact is that both crossed the border. Proves that the killer must have also traveled across the border.
The only things to cross the border are the Primido statue and the knife.
Do you think it's okay? As crazy as it is, I think it's the photo that of the thing, because that also did cross.
Oh, you know. Oh, shoot, my bad. You know what? I think you're right, because we're assuming, right? We're making the assumption that this is the Primido statue, but the game hasn't established that, because it says photo of the Yatagarasu.
Yeah.
And so the Yatagarasu is crossing the borders.
Yeah. Done. Let's send it.
I feel good about that. I feel good about it.
I feel good about it.
I feel good about it.
I feel good.
Yeah.
Woo. I felt good about it. I feel good about it.
Oh my God, guys. I was afraid of this.
Okay, no. Okay, so let's go back to our evidence real quick. What else is just things that cross the board? Wait, okay. Well, the only one.
To be fair, chat, we had a solid reason for picking that one.
Solid reason. Yeah. Only thing that crossed across the borders? No, it was after the murders, though.
That was after the murders.
And also before and after. Okay, what about that doc? What's the doc say? Let's just read what this doc is.
The doc for the smuggling ring appears to point to Mr. Cochin. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go through these.
Okay, 2 countries.
Blade was definitely Alabastian. Was it carried across country lines?
Check it. Oh, never mind. It's gonna go into the thing. Never mind. I thought.
The Yatagarasu stole this from Embassy 7 years ago. Is also a knife.
Do we need help? Gency, we need more help than any one person can offer.
It was a fake, but was swapped with the real one. It is originally from Alabasta. So I guess they're talking about the Primido statues as one item. It's what it seems like. Because I would be like, oh, the other statue was also crossed, but...
Oh, wait. Oh, go back. You sent which one?
We sent the other one.
I sent the other one.
Oh, you could try to send this one.
I guess since they technically both had to cross.
They both had to cross.
Let's hold on to that if we can't figure out anything better. And I'm just gonna skim through this really quickly.
Yeah.
Bills, no. Samurai spear, Bentit, no. Requested seal a Primido statue.
No.
No, probably not, right?
Well, it could be that.
I just want to read what this says again.
It's
it says
for Damas.
Alabasta Primido statue, 5th floor. We had a second piece to this too, I thought.
There used to be
no,
real.
no.
I sent this. Was
Yeah.
used as a weapon.
Yeah.
2 large flowers in bloom, vines supported by stakes, and it's still growing.
What's up with the flowers,
Yeah.
man?
I know. I think they'll be important. Found the open air stage. Looks like a guitar pick. It's also wet. Fountain statues.
Auto
Fill up when
refills.
it's too low. Photo taken after the first, second place. 2 fires broke up a ball today. The first fire at the Bobbly's embassy occurred during the Jam and Ninja show. Fire in the 5th and 4th. 5th took until the end of the show to put the fire out. The second fire at the Bobbly's embassy occurred after the Jam and Ninja show. The fire on the 3rd floor in Mr. Cochin's office caught fire during this. Good length of wire that was found inside Babal's grandfather clock. There are signs that the revolving fireplace on Babal's side had been used. Hair sticks with a candy stripe pattern on them. There's some dirt on the tips. Evidence from the KG8. Go.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
This is my trump card, though. It always works.
I
Evidence
guess.
from KG8.
I guess you're right. I never thought about it that way.
All right,
Oh,
let's
man.
send that thing we wanted to send. The other statue.
The other statue.
statue.
The Babal statue, originally from Albast. Okay, well, let's just check. Let's check the things right now. This is the last one.
Yeah.
2 objects were able to penetrate.
No, it's this one. We throw it at
Yeah,
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because- yeah.
That makes sense. It's
Okay, going.
yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, thank God.
Yeah! Hiya! I knew we were
Okay.
there.
But like, it sucks because we had the right idea
Oh, yeah.
initially,
Sure,
with the
sure.
statues, but then it just didn't
Yep.
line up the right way.
I think
Two
this,
objects,
I'm not
yeah,
angry
yeah.
about this
Oh,
one.
both statues would have worked. Ah, man.
We
I
just
had it
presented
wrong.
the
at this
yeah.
particular
Oh.
one. Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah.
Agent Lang, those 2 items are not the only 2 to cross the border tonight.
Yeah. Oh.
Damask II was killed with Babal's prima donna statue, yes. But if that's the case, then tell me, where did Alabast's statue go?
To Babal.
Precisely. And if the 2 statues really were switched, then that means that both statues were smuggled across the border at some point. Which means that a total of 3 items were smuggled across embassies.
Huh. I guess so. You know what?
Oh, I was like, what? Please tell me.
It doesn't matter. The number of items. Only that the sis is the only one that could have done it.
Which is kind of what I was like. So what? I knew it was the round one.
You can't do that. You can't
don't-
be like, oh, no one else could have done it, so it must be like, yeah, you can suspect them, but
Yeah.
like it's just not enough to get a conviction. Like we need Lang to be like, okay, like her fingerprints are
Yeah.
here and here,
Yeah.
and her torn like
Yeah.
skirt is
Yeah.
is
Is
on the
here.
barbed wire or something.
Yeah.
Because the only person who went back and forth between Alabasta and Babal is her.
And then let's
And then-
let's not even get into motive here.
Oh yeah. And also like this is the same last ending as the other one. I think we're supposed to contradict this one this time around and be like, actually, she's not the only one to go back and forth. Which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
weird that we couldn't do it the first time.
Well,
around.
what's hilarious is that we also went back and forth, but I think we didn't do that until
No, we didn't do it after the murder.
yeah, we were after the murder.
Yeah.
Actually, there was definitely another person, one who paid a visit to both
right,
sides of the
you're right.
wall. I thought that Lang was like rusing this, but I think he
Yeah.
might really be serious at this point now. I
Yeah.
thought it was a joke.
I know.
No, it's totally a joke.
I wrote it in my diary. Lang had a very funny joke
Joke.
today. He
Yeah.
said Franziska was the killer.
Yeah.
Is that really so, Agent Lang?
What a lousy time to try and bluff your way out of this. I checked out what the guard said along with the security camera's footage.
Oh man,
You're
you
not
joking?
gonna overturn my hypothesis that easily, idiot.
But suppose there was some other way, other than through the theater doors. Some other way, other than.
yeah, that's weird.
A funny sentence.
What other way?
The other entity that managed to cross the border unharmed. If I pointed out, it would open up a whole new possibility, a whole new world. And though I hesitate to bring this out, as long as this entity exists, the impossible road becomes a possibility.
Looks like you got some clever idea in mind.
I do, and I can show it to you through a single piece of evidence.
Fine.
Oh, no, Sheena.
Let's use
She's
this piece
arrested.
of evidence,
know.
and that will show me this other route.
She could just feel him winding up for a point. She just jumps, running out.
Handcuffs on.
Yeah, does a point and then Gumshoe just pulls her off screen.
That'd be fun.
Or I would accept like a transparent version of her that like fades in and out.
Ah.
Dun 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 dun.
Or is
dun,
that
dun,
symbolize? No, the
Yeah.
Is that symbolizing that she's dead to him?
Well, she kind of should. Agent Lang, I'm sure you're familiar with this unforgettable photo.
That supernatural photo, like I said before. Humans can't fly.
Oh, yeah, I guess I never thought about it like that. Okay, let's stop looking into that. No, of course not. I understand that perfectly well.
And don't start claiming that Sheena somehow grew wings either.
I wouldn't dream of claiming that, but I'd like to introduce to my friend, Chris Angel. Chris Angel.
My friend.
Show him.
It's possible that Sis used her whip to Indiana Jones across the borders.
And I won't allow you to take back what you said either. I'll say it again, it's not humanly possible to fly through the air without wings. So you better have a good explanation for this, Mr. Prosecutor.
Zooming. Ah! But how can I prove who it was that flew through the air in this photo? Wait, not humanly possible. Eureka! Very well. You will have your explanation.
Sounds like you have a good idea simmering inside that head of yours. Let's hear it. The face hidden within the photo's blurry trail shadow is.
Okay, so it's one of the statues. I just gotta confirm exactly which one it is.
Well, it's going. Oh yeah, go to it. Go to it. Go to it. Check it. So it's flying from right to left
Yeah.
We could take a look at the
Yeah,
map here and
to the-
just confirm.
to the map A.
Which one it is. It's flying from right to left.
You can fly without wings
It's
if
the
you have a
ba-ba-ba.
tanuki tail.
Yeah.
Right,
That's
Arthur?
Tanuki.
Bye-bye.
Mario. So it's the Babal Primido statue, yeah? You feel okay with this?
Hold on. It was a fake, but it's probably.
Because we went from Babal to Alabast. So I mean, the
Yeah,
Alabast one
good.
to go
Yeah,
to the other
yeah,
side.
yeah.
The face hidden within this photo's blurry trailed shadow is.
Yeah, said it.
Oh crap! This is the face behind the shadow.
Ooh, I thought I said that you'd better have a good
Damn it.
explanation. Can't make heads or tails what you're trying to say with that.
Was I wrong? I guess so.
Oh, okay. So I think we got caught up on face.
Come on,
Let's
hurry
just,
up and show me.
Even had you not barked at me, I would have gladly done so, Agent Lang. I need to go over it one more time. The man-shaped shadow that flew through the air, wrapped in the darkness of the night. Its real shape can only be one thing.
Let's hear it.
Or jetpack.
Oh, what?
Jetpack work.
Oh my god. So they actually do.
Manny Cochin.
Oh, I guess it is the body. Would be kind of funny.
That would be. I would be so like surprised.
Somebody.
Is it Alabast statue? Like I'm so confused.
Yeah, I guess send Alabast statue.
Well, like, what else could it be, right?
Yeah. So send
Because
it.
we can't do profiles.
No, and I thought it was going to be the wire, but they're asking what is it?
Yeah, the face. So wire
Yeah.
can't be a face, and the only thing we have with the face is statues.
Yeah.
But I think that the face is just a ruse cruise.
So what do you think it is?
I just don't think it necessarily needs to have a face.
Yes, be confident. Wrong answers are the most rattling because
Yeah.
like it just made sense and then it doesn't, and you're wrong.
Yeah,
You're like,
send it.
"Oh."
Let's send it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just weird. Yeah. I don't like that there's no music, so we don't know if we get it right.
Damn it!
Oh.
Naturally, that's twice now.
Twice now, yeah?
Twice now. Naturally, the shadow is the third smuggled object, the Primido statue replica.
What? Wait a minute. Go back to your organizer real quick. Oh, okay. So that one. Look at this one here.
Alabast.
Yeah, look at it. Oh my god. Are you kidding?
Discovered at the Alabastian
Fucking
embassy.
kidding me? So what does this say? Okay, so we should have looked at where
I know
it was
it's I think it's opposite.
Literally said.
So I think like
I know.
Alabast was in Babal,
Yes.
and Babal was in Alabast.
Yeah.
And
So,
it's just,
so this one that said used to be real is now the fake one.
okay, GD says unlike last time, the statue is very clearly heading to Babal. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
What? Look, this is from the front,
Yeah.
right?
I get it.
This is from the front, and
It's heading
going-
from right to left.
It's heading
Yeah.
from right to left.
Yeah.
Right, and it's heading from right to left. This is why I checked. I literally checked this.
Yeah.
I'm confident in this. If I'm wrong, then I'll be surprised. The embassy
Kinda
of Babal is on the right, and it's going to Alabast.
Oh, yeah, so does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, it's definitely the Babal statue, because it's leaving Babal and going to Alabas, and that's how they got switched.
Yeah.
But apparently, they were already switched, and they did a double swapperoo, and that's what's really mind-fucking my head.
What it is actually the wording in it. So go back out of here real quick.
Yeah.
And go to just either one of the statues. The first one, sure. Go to the Babal one, the one we sent first.
GD side, I get the names mixed up. Yeah, clearly we have them mixed up.
Exactly.
And which one?
So that one right there. That one right there.
Yes.
Okay. So this is what we sent first because it says Babal's Primito statue.
Yes.
Which makes
Discovered at the Babalese embassy. Yes, but it was a fake. Yes.
Okay, and it was swapped with the real one, which is originally from Alabas. So this is really weird wording.
Yeah.
Well, it's a double swapperoo. It is.
Yeah,
It's a double negative.
Cool.
No, it's a single negative.
So what this is saying?
It's a single negative that we're adding another negative to.
Exactly, and that's it. All it's saying is this was discovered at Babal,
Yeah.
and it is now the real one. But that's where it was when we found it. And it's just backwards. It's just a little bit weird. It's just a bit weird.
Anyways.
Yeah.
We're struggling. We're making stuff.
Yeah.
The Yatagarasu, or rather, Callisto Yu, dressed as Agent Sheena, was inside Babal.
Oh yeah, GD's that you defend yourself. You crazy kiddos over there.
She dressed the replica statue up in clothes and launched it through the air.
Mr. Prosecutor.
Mr. Prosecutor.
You left out a very crucial bit in your explanation.
I know I did.
She launched it through the air? Huh. And how exactly did she do that?
Do that. Thanks, Batman. He's literally baring his fangs at me. My god, how much do those cost? Are those surgically changed, or are you just a freak?
It's kind of hot.
Oh. It is a little bit, eh?
Yeah, right?
But he has a point. How exactly did it move through the air like that? As long as this remains unsolved, we won't be able to move any closer to the truth. Which reminds me, didn't he say this earlier?
Hey sis, I remember that just before Ambassador Alba went to give his speech, he called you into his office, right?
So, just before the murder, Franziska was called here, right into this very room. If that's the case, then that may be another avenue I can pursue. Agent Lang, in order for me to answer that question, I will need to hear testimony from Miss Von Karma.
Ooh.
Oh my god. They're shipping them right now a lot.
Oh my
What are you
goodness.
up to, pretty boy?
What are you up to later?
Earlier, you mentioned something of interest to me. You said that just before the murder occurred, Miss Von Karma had been in the room because Ambassador Alba had called for her. And for that reason alone, you believe her to be the killer.
Yeah, I guess I did say something like that.
In that case, I believe it is my duty to ask her what her side of the story is.
You really think a criminal would tell us the honest truth?
How dare you! As I've said numerous times, there's absolutely no proof that I am the killer. Miles Edgeworth, don't tell me you suspect me too.
I don't. However, I can't ignore the fact that you were in this room at one point in time, which is why I'd like to hear about your movements in this room. Franziska, I feel that I still don't have enough information, which is why your testimony is incredibly important to the outcome of this case.
Fine. So, what would you like me to talk about?
I'd like you to please testify to your movements in this room until the murder occurred.
Alright, let's try this our way for a change. Your way for a change. But if what she has to say turns out to be a waste of time, I'll place her under arrest faster than you can howl. No.
As you wish. I like Edgeworth's like cold stare eyes, like.
As I said earlier, I was assigned to guard duty in the Alabastian embassy. After I saw the Steel Samurai off on his way towards the ambassador's office, I returned to the Rose Garden for a bit and checked up on the security situation. After all the preparations were in place, I was called back by Ambassador Alba to his office.
Huh, short one. Franziska, I want us to make this clear from the very beginning. So what I wish to confirm is that the only time span in which you were in this office was before the murder occurred. Is that correct?
Yes, of course.
I see. For now, the only way I can see for us to break out of this situation is to ask Franziska about her testimony in more detail. Press for more details. Rebut.
As I said earlier, I was assigned to guard duty on the Alabastian Embassy.
I thought your duty was to fact-find anything you could about the smuggling ring. Oh, my bad. Fact-finding.
Yes, that was my job. But upon hearing that the Yatagarasu had sent a calling card to the embassy, Ambassador Alba called upon us to protect the embassy instead. That incident 7 years ago. Or have you forgotten what happened here back then?
Anything related to that case you were involved in appears to be rather painful for her. It's not exactly one I can readily forget myself.
It looks like you remember the case after all.
Of course I do.
I inspected every location, every possible escape route, and every aspect of the police security detail. I did all that, and then after that. After I saw the Steel Samurai off on his way towards the ambassador's office.
So, you were at the theater as well.
Yes, and I suppose you were also there as well, watching that stage show.
Well, yes. So Franziska was there.
After the show was over and I saw the Steel Samurai off, I returned to the Rose Garden for a bit and checked up on the security situation.
Why did you need to confirm the degree of preparation for even the speech?
For security's sake, of course. What other reason could I have had? No one knew just how the Yatagarasu had planned on getting in, right?
Yes, I suppose you're right.
And in the end, the Yatagarasu did choose to appear in the Rose Garden. Even if it did turn out to be nothing more than a shadow. Who would have thought that she would use the shadow?
Franziska got played. Calm down, Franziska. She must still be nursing a grudge over the fact that she couldn't figure it out herself.
Anyway, there was no one in the Rose Garden. And we were aware that the speech was set to start soon thereafter. After all the preparations were in place, I was called back by Ambassador Alba to his office.
This is where we get more information. At that time, the Master II's body had yet to be found in this room, is that correct?
That's right. But Ambassador Alba was here. One could hardly miss his rather large presence.
Wow, rude. He's been working out, okay? He's trying.
A criminal will say anything to get out of getting arrested. How do we know you're not lying?
Well, if you need proof, I'd be happy to oblige you.
Seriously?
Like I keep telling you. When I arrived at this office, Ambassador Alba was already here. He was standing by the flower box in the windowsill, watering his plants.
I can attest to that. I'm here too. Can you remember? I remember speaking with the lovely lady around that time here in my office.
All right, then. Add that statement to your testimony and let's hear some details.
So, Ambassador Alba was in this room at the time, was he?
When I arrived, Ambassador Alba was watering the flowers on the windowsill.
For the sake of being thorough, I'd like to ask you something. How did you know that Ambassador Alba was watering his plants at the windowsill?
What do you mean by that?
The entrance to his room is on the side. However, the window is on the opposite side. If what you say is true, then when you entered the room, his body would have been like a wall. He would have been blocking your view of what he was doing. Isn't that correct?
I suppose it was a bit hard to see around him. But fortunately for me, Ambassador Alba's not an immovable wall. I knocked before I entered, and as I did, he turned around to greet me, with a watering can in his hand. So it's only natural to believe that he was watering his plants, right?
I suppose.
After his greeting, we spent a little time talking about his flowers. He had obtained them himself and is growing them to be with the utmost care, you know.
Yes. The plants in this room, they're all like my children.
The passion flowers in the flower box on the windowsill are growing beautifully, too. All 4 of them are in full bloom.
4 of them? I think not.
What?
Miss Von Karma, what did you say just now?
I said that the flowers are growing beautifully. What about this statement do you not understand? Are you
What do I
daft?
not understand? I do not understand why a certain thing is the way it is. I'd like for you to append that statement to your testimony.
Very well.
Okay, easy peasy.
There were 4 large passion flowers in full bloom on the flower box.
Sorewa Chigao, yo. Look
Yep.
at this. Choo, pa-choo. Franziska,
Edgeworth.
for some odd reason, your testimony contradicts with this piece of evidence.
It does appear that way.
Huh, I knew it. You stole 2 flowers too. I knew we couldn't trust your words, sis.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Oh.
What are you doing discrediting Miss Von Karma like this?
Yes, sir. Why keep this up? She's gonna get taken away, sir. Ah!
All I've done is state what I saw. I have made not a single mistake in my testimony. And for this, I'm still under suspicion of murder. Is the number of flowers really all that important
Hey,
at this
Elena.
juncture, Miles?
At the very least, it is a contradiction in this enigmatic case. One that I find hard to dismiss as irrelevant.
Now let's hear it, Mr. Prosecutor. What does the number of flowers have to do with anything? What does it prove?
Oh god, I was really hoping they wouldn't ask me this.
Perhaps it proves that I don't know how to count, or perhaps it proves
Tell
that
him,
you're an
Gumshoe!
idiot.
Tell him! I believe the answer to that will become clear if we are to examine that flower box. How did this contradiction come about? There must be something behind this discrepancy.
They're my beloved flowers. I've grown them with the utmost care.
You sure have.
So I ask that you please be gentle with them as you examine them, Mr. Edgeworth.
I understand.
Oh.
I will rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking
Very clearly 2 missing.
right?
Oh, and what are they currently wrapped around?
Oh
my goodness, you're right, the soil and the sticks.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. The name of these flowers, I believe they're called passion flowers. Despite being called flowers, they are actually a species of vine. They appear to be growing well, and are well supported by these plant supports.
Yeah, but no matter how I look at it, it looks like there are only 2 of them to me. You realize, don't you, sis? Your little lie has failed you.
Miles Edgeworth, hurry up and shut this man up for me already.
I suppose I will need to use some evidence to shut him up, won't I? Just go for it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I guess. Right? I believe I have just the piece of evidence you require.
Oh, you do you? You have such confidence in the face of your current plight, but I highly doubt it'll last until the end.
You howl like a wolf, Agent Lang. But we'll see if you have any bite to back up that bark after you see the evidence. The truth the passion flowers reveal can be seen in this piece of evidence. I think we're all agreed on the hair sticks.
Hair stick.
Hairstick.
Hair sticks, go!
Sheena, who was supposedly in Babal the entire time, had these sticks on her that look exactly like the plant supports in this flower box. In other words, I believe it can be said that these hair sticks are in actuality support sticks for the passion flowers.
And so what? All of that, why is that all important to the case?
Of course it is. It means that we found yet another item that was smuggled between the countries tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think he's joking.
Think about it logically, Agent Lang. These sticks were originally in Alabast, but somehow they wound up in Sheena's hands, who was in Babal the whole night. Make no mistake, these sticks were smuggled somehow, just like the knife in the statue.
Oh, more smuggling going on. Wild. Very well then.
Man, like, after this case is all over, I really wish that they just had, like, a real-time map showing everybody moving. and the
No, that would be
statues
really
and
great.
And, like, the thing.
Yeah.
Just to see how everything went down, because it sounds like a freaking circus.
Yeah,
like,
it'd be a Rube
there are
Goldberg
people,
machine.
like,
Oh,
just
yeah.
moving around and statues
And the
flying
lights would
across.
flick
and
on
then
and
people
everything.
getting stabbed. Like,
That'd be a really cool, like, animated short.
right? I don't know.
I want to hear from you exactly how they wound up in Babal.
In Sheena's pocket. How did these support sticks find their way to Babal, and why? There must be some reason as to why they ended up there. Aha! So that's why. Agent Lang, if you could please take a look at this and tell me its shape.
It's just another stick, isn't it?
And so it is. But the shape of the support stick is what's important.
Looks like a dick.
For when they're used with something in this room, that's when it all comes into focus. My god. Did they crossbow a support stick across?
Yeah, and they used the wire to make a ropeway.
The ropeway. I wonder when the seesaw comes into play.
Oh, like seriously? Are you?
That's a fucking crossbow, Edgeworth.
Hey man,
Wait.
anything's a crossbow bolt if you're brave enough.
You're not really suggesting.
I am. These hair sticks, or rather plant support sticks, are actually crossbow bolts. Make for the perfect arrows.
God.
I've done it. I have found the common thread that connects the two offices. But this thread has yet to be completely untangled.
For that, I'll need some wire.
Even using the arrows, how does this explain how the statues were transported? Furthermore, who could it have been that fired these sticks as arrows?
And
There must be a common thread that
What
ties
did-
all these things together.
Thread.
Thread. I
Mr.
don't know.
Prosecutor,
It's a wiry
hold up
argument.
a second.
Okay, now my mom.
Your mom.
She's raised a plant or two in her life.
Okay,
And I've seen these very, very feeble sticks that hold up
Well,
plants.
clearly your mom doesn't have good taste in plant supports. Okay.
Take that
How
back.
dare you?
This is
dare
how dare you?
You take that back.
No, I do not. I stand by it.
You stand by that?
An ambassador has impeccable taste in plant supports and only buys the highest quality crossbow bolts.
Well, if you're gonna buy something, might as well buy double duty, right?
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
You do realize what happens when you tie a statue to an arrow, right? They don't fly at all.
Just mounting a statue on a crossbow. What is like? Are we Final Fantasy VIII and the dog? Do you remember like Renoa's Limit Burst, where she like literally locks and loads her dog onto her wrist and shoots him?
And shoots him. Yes, yes.
Fucking
yes.
Angelo, man, I love that dog.
Angelo's the best. Oh man, am I really gonna have to explain to Lang why you can't fire a crossbow or a statue out of a crossbow?
So Babal
This has
statue
made me
was
upset I have to
draped in the Yatagorasu's clothes and then shot over here. Even if you fired the arrows from this side, it wouldn't go far with a statue tied to them. I don't think I need to tell you the Primero statue didn't sprout wings. You're a realist after all, aren't you?
The Primido statues didn't sprout wings. Of course they didn't.
Glad you understand. I feel much better already. Hey, gamer. 921. I was afraid for a second that you were unaware of that crucial fact. And also that you might be an idiot.
It's only crucial because you're under the belief that wings are necessary to this equation.
What?
You need to free your mind a bit more and let it fly like a bird on the wind. This is a terrible thing, because birds fly with wings, and we're telling them that you don't need wings to fly. Edgeworth, what are you doing? What are you doing, Edgeworth?
Statue like a bird, it don't have any wings.
You need to free your mind and what flies without wings?
Just a quick piece of ginger. Come on, tell me more.
The Primido statue flew, but not on a wing. Allow me to bid your time, and I'll explain the mysterious phenomenon to you. Jetpacking. You're right.
Jetpacking.
You're right, Miracle. That
I've
was the
played
one.
enough Fortnite
That was
to
the
know.
one. Yeah. Free your mind like a jetpack flying through the wind.
Did someone say ginger? Yeah, man.
They're eating you. The ball statue was draped in the Yatagorasu's clothes and then shot over here. Hold it!
No, it's not invisible.
But that incredible scene just happened to have been caught on film, resulting in this photo.
Huh. And what an incredible scene it was. The photo was taken by a freelance photojournalist, right?
Yes, so I hear. It's a very fancy way to say I own a camera and I'm unemployed.
Yeah.
Not every photojournalist is known to be honest, right? Especially not the ones that sell photos of spirits and giant creatures to tabloids.
Yes, I know what you mean. I've seen those sorts of photos many a time in court. But there have been times when those photos have turned out to be telling the truth. If you had ever stood in a court of law, you would know that it's entirely plausible.
Huh. You really believe this stuff you're spewing right now? A courtroom certainly is a strange place, if what you say is true. But there really is something odd about that photo, no matter how I look at it. Even if you fired the arrows from this side, they wouldn't go that far with a statue tied to them.
But we're in agreement that an arrow by itself would reach the other side, correct?
But just the arrow by itself, it's pretty meaningless, don't you think, Mr. Prosecutor? Because the thing they wanted to smuggle were a lot bigger than nothing.
Your Lang voice reminds me a little bit of Derek Zoolander when he's like talking down to people.
I'm not a good googly speaker.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no! He was like,
Dodgeball.
it was that. Oh yeah. White Goodman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Read a dictionary. No, it's not necessarily true.
What?
What I need right now is not further discussion of my conclusions. It's the launching of my conclusions.
The launching.
What the shooter wanted to launch with the crossbow was not the statue themselves, but rather something a crossbow can launch that can be used to move the statues.
Why are we explaining a rope?
If it wasn't a statue that was tied to the arrows, and what did the crossbow launch? Just send it. Just send it.
Just send it?
Just send it. Just send
Thing
it.
the crossbow launched. Allow me to show you the answer.
Well, come on then. Show it to me. Show me what you got. But I warn you, I'll know when you're just bluffing.
Oh, wow, I had to press it.
Oh, wow, look at that.
This was launched from the Alabastian office with the crossbow.
The fireplace.
The fireplace. The other statue. This guitar pick, yeah. Okay.
They use the statues like a bolus.
Miles, he's so hot right now.
Finally, we've reached this point in our discussion. For I present to you that which was carried by the arrow from the crossbow.
Huh. I get it now, Mr. Prosecutor. I can see exactly what you're trying to say.
Okay, so over the course of this game,
Ooh.
Lang was like really against Edgeworth, and then Edgeworth kept proving him wrong.
Yeah.
And now this case just feels like he's doing it on purpose. You know?
Yeah.
So I think that Lang's kind of into it. You know, where he's like, yeah, prove me wrong, Edgeworth. Oh, God. I've only ever been right.
Refute me, Daddy.
Nice.
Daddy Worth. You're saying...
I wonder if we'll get a vague like dropping of it at the end. Be like, Lang, you were on our side the whole time, weren't you? I guess we'll never know.
No.
Ooh. That's a cool line. Oh.
No, you could just tell me, seriously. There's no shame in it. Thank you.
All the way from the 5th floor of Alabastian Embassy to the 3rd floor of the Babalese Embassy. If what you're claiming is really what happened, I can see how Alabaster Primido statue could be moved. Gravity could be used to move the statue down the wire from the 5th to the 3rd floor. But then what about the Babal Primido statue? The dark shadow in this photo is clearly flying away from Babal.
Thank you.
Went the opposite way of gravity from the 3rd floor of the Babalese Embassy up to the 5th floor of the Alabastian Embassy. How do you explain that?
I thought about like pulling it in with the wire and just how funny that would be to have the statue.
Donk, knocking people out.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's
Just nobody, like the thing is, it knocks everybody else, but no one bats an eye at it. They're like, oh.
Amnesia
Yeah,
everywhere.
amnesia.
Uh-huh. I think I finally see how the gears behind this whole trick works. Agent Lang, the motion used behind this trick. I wonder if perhaps you have yet to envision how it works in your head.
Motion? What ocean?
This is the motion that was employed to smuggle Babal's Primido statue. Jesus Christ.
bungee action, a crazy contraption.
It's gotta be rotary.
Yeah.
It can't be swinging.
No. Try rotary. Zen rotary.
Bungee makes no sense either, unless
Because it's a wire. It's not.
It's a wire,
it doesn't have
right?
any.
It
like,
doesn't have bungee.
Elasticity.
Yeah.
I'm going with rotary here.
Yeah.
I believe it was done via rotary motion. If the two statues were transported simultaneously,
Oh, wow.
Simultaneously, get real, the statues will collide somewhere along the way.
that's actually clever. Did I ever say that there was only one line of wire between the two offices? Damn! If you shot an arrow with the two ends of the wire tied to it, a circular belt can be formed. God damn, that arrow would have to be in there to carry two statues.
To carry, this is the part that
Yeah.
I'm like, I've just been suspending my disbelief the whole time.
Yeah.
That a garden stake was shot,
Crossbow bolt.
crossbow bolt that was being used as a garden stake was shot across and landed with such ferocity.
Well,
Such
okay.
velocity.
Let's see what else. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say.
I know. I've been suspending the disbelief.
Because what you're not. There could be a
there
third
could be,
party.
There could be someone holding it.
Yeah.
One of the statues is hollow inside, but statues are heavy, Jess.
Yeah, man. Locomotion.
Lang Z says, don't object and call a success what is beyond reasonability, taking into account the tension difference between the two wires. The top one would sag too much to the point where the statues collide anyway.
Agent Lang, as you know, the Primido statue is a one-of-a-kind national treasure that there are two of. And the fact that Babal's statue is a hollow replica of the real statue, it would naturally be lighter than the real one, meaning that my idea is very possible.
Lang Z says,
It just says howl.
Yeah.
Howl.
Lang Z says bark.
Bork.
Angry bark.
Bork. Here's what I believe happened. Miss Yu and her mystery co-conspirators set themselves up in two different rooms.
And that's how he died. He got, Jesus.
God damn it!
He tried with the crossbow.
There was a knife attached to this crossbow bolt.
And then she pulls it back, and that took the handle off of it.
That'd be pretty genius, actually. My God, knife gun, patented. The co-conspirator bridged the rooms by shooting the two ends of the wire on one arrow. Then the two of them covered the statues and proceeded to transport the statues. After the switch was completed, another arrow was fired, carrying the other end of the wire down to Babal, where it was to be disposed of. And to do that, Miss Yu hid it inside the grandfather clock, QED. Get whipped.
This proves it, right, Agent Lang? That I'm not the killer.
not yet, sis.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I still haven't had my dessert yet. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
The proof is in the pudding, as it were. That's fun. That's nice.
Pudding is a nice dessert.
And now we're not the ones on the tangent.
How
about pudding? I like those custard puddings. They're really
I
good.
love creme brulee.
Oh yeah. Well, custard puddings are like a creme brulee.
Yeah.
Custard. So, do you think that you can do it? Can you prove that what you just said is what happened? Because remember, if you can, I'll be taking a certain someone back home.
With me?
Home with me. As a souvenir.
Just seemed like a weird line. Why not to the police station? Why are you taking her home?
You're
You're making it weird, Lang.
I think it's just he's just being colorful with his words. He means prison.
Why is his home a prison?
Because he's an Interpol agent.
Oh,
He's
no.
always on the job. Oh, he doesn't
Oh,
actually have a
God.
home. He just sleeps in prison.
Oh.
He borrows a cell every now and again. and just
So he's
sleeps.
married.
Yes.
There it is.
To his job.
I see. I got it now. I didn't get it at first. I agree that as long as there is no proof, my hypothesis remains just that. But may I also remind you that your hypothesis has no proof, so where does this leave us? However, what I have laid out is no mere hypothesis, for there is one more piece of evidence.
One more. This should be interesting. You think you can have a piece of evidence that will turn your hypothesis into fact? Literally, that's how evidence works. Well then, let's see it, Mr. Prosecutor.
The thing that made it possible to create a circular belt out of the length of wire, I believe that it is right here in this very room. Oh, Jesus.
It's not the fan, is it? How would it even get on the fan?
Well, the funny thing is, the fan in the other room is broken.
Oh, yeah.
No, then, I believe that this is what made the circular belt transportation.
It would have to be the fan.
It's gotta be the fan.
It's gotta be the fan. I'm a huge fan.
I'm a big fan.
I don't think that that's how fans work, but okay.
Oh, that's exactly how fans work.
Looks like you dropped another bomb on us again.
The last piece to the trick are the 2 pulleys.
Precisely. Ceiling fans double as pulleys in this case. And thanks to the fact that there's one installed in each of the offices, the ceiling fans made for the perfect pulley set for the wire to run on. This must be it. This is how the smugglers bypass the impenetrable security.
Oh, man. You really are something else, Mr. Prosecutor. I bet you figured it all out already, haven't you? You know, the big hot shot set up this real-life pulley system fan.
The person who set up this rather large and complex stage show needs to be someone who had foreknowledge of the existence of a ceiling fan in both the Alabastian and Babylon's offices, and that the passion flower support stakes could be used as arrows. The real mastermind behind the case.
Well, don't you dare make this wolf wait for his food.
Why are you so hesitant, Miles Edgeworth? If you can't say who it is, then why don't you present something like you always do?
A single point of the finger here, in this case, will explode into an international incident. However, it's already too late for me to stop the forward momentum. It appears I have no choice now but to rush in.
Only fools rush in.
It was Vladimir Putin.
Whoa! Relevant.
Just sitting in a wheelchair on the side. What? I usually like to see the Steel Samurai. He's a cool guy. International debate here. Russia's your friend.
Russia is friends.
Russia is friend.
There's a piece of evidence that will point us to who the mysterious mastermind is. Oh, the pick.
It's
Guitar
gotta
pick.
be the pick. Because it's wet, you see.
What?
I have no idea. Yeah, I think it's the pick only because
Piece of evidence that will point us to who the mysterious mastermind is. That's funny. I thought it might have been. I thought it was Carcass.
But
It is.
where's Where's?
But the only way we can prove that it is him, I think, it's not a guitar pick. You see, it's a piece of the
pedal.
Yeah, it's a pedal of the thing.
Oh my god!
And it's wet because he was watering his plants.
Probably.
Or maybe if we,
something
I don't know. I think it's the pick because of reasons.
You're right, though. You're right. It is part of the pedal. I missed that. That's good eye on you. I'm just gonna I'm gonna take just a quick looky-loo.
A quick peruse.
It's clay.
I am the mastermind. Yeah, do you guys want to send the pick?
Yeah. It's what I'd pick.
And this is it.
Ooh, wrong.
Where's my real dessert? How long you did to keep it from me? Oh, what piece of evidence isn't satisfying at all?
Then stop being so
mind.
picky with your food. The person who concocted the trick used to smuggle the statues. I should already have the piece of evidence that shows who that is. I just have to present it. No matter what the cost.
So how do we prove it's the old man? Confident incorrect evidence.
No.
How do we prove
two of those
I
times.
can't save now. Damn it.
Two of those times was not our fault. Well, it was our fault. But we presented the statue the wrong one.
You don't think
'cause
it's
of weird.
flowers, do you? Because those are the only evidence that we have that directly relates to Albus Dumbledore.
I know, right?
Albus.
Like, it does work because it said his name in it.
I know. I'm just gonna take. Oh wait,
And-
wait a
it's
second.
100% the flowers.
Wait a second.
I think it's the flowers.
Oh. Piece of evidence. But this is too clear of what it is.
I think it's the flowers because it explains the sticks, and he was very much like, I love these flowers. I've raised them. And it's like, you know, he would recognize that there was 4 and then 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think it's this.
Okay.
Because it points to Manny Cochin.
No.
And that makes sense too. Manny was the mastermind behind this whole thing.
I don't think Manny was the mastermind.
No.
But you can send it.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Number one, we've had this the whole time, and it hasn't changed or come up at all. Saying the flowers feels weird, too.
No. It was old bag. Hot dogs.
There it is.
Follow me here. She waved the wiener.
She waved the
side.
wiener.
Yeah. And Sheena, being as hungry as she was actually trying to shoot the hot dog out of old bag's hand.
Because she wanted it. That's why she tied the wire to it.
It was all just a misunderstanding. Well, send one of these things, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this feels like a stretch to me. Wow, you're right. Good job.
So desu. Waving wieners. Hey, young people. Do you want a wiener?
Asking for Deke. Just confidence save.
The smuggling could not have been possible with the use of the crossbow. Furthermore, the arrows that were shot by the crossbow were plucked, as it were, from the flower box in this very room. They were planted so long ago that the passion flowers had the time to grow so big that Miss Von Karma didn't even notice the arrows when she visited the room today.
Oh, literally they were arrows.
Yes.
Literally arrows.
On top of all this, the fact that the culprit knew that both offices had ceiling fans tells us that the person has very detailed information on the embassy's layout. So as you may have already guessed, the person I am accusing of hatching this plan is the person who grew the flowers in the flower box with the utmost care. Thus, it can only be you, Old Man Kirkus Alba! Not you, Franny, sit down. No, Lang, not you. Damn it, where the hell is he? There he is.
Are you out of your mind, Miles Edgeworth?
I'm certain of what I'm saying, and I'm sure that he is the culprit.
Oh, tell me, Mr. Prosecutor. What was the ambassador trying to accomplish by doing all that stuff you just outlined? Why in the world would he need to use a trick like that?
I understand your need to doubt me. However, there's one thing that stands out to me as very odd.
Just one thing, huh?
I don't know why. The one single end result Ambassador Alba sought to obtain. If we were to examine the focus of this complex trick, I believe we will finally find the answer to everything. Everything will become clear once we examine this piece of evidence. Oh, Jesus! Is it? See now, I
Let's
think
look
it's
at the Cadopian
statues.
smuggling documents. Let's just look at them.
Okay.
Oh, that doesn't tell us anything.
Nope.
All right. So you think it's one of the statues? And you think he had the fake?
I was thinking that.
But he... Oh, which
no,
would mean...
he smuggled the raw, like the...
He smuggled the real one to
over, yeah.
Why'd you smuggle the real one over?
It's so complicated.
Oh my god, go back to the note?
Oop.
As weird as this sounds, maybe he knew that it was going to get stolen, so he wanted to switch them so that they swapped them.
Oh
back
my god.
on.
The old switcheroo.
As wild as that would be, like...
That actually makes sense.
It's like, it'd be so dumb.
That actually makes sense, man. I think we should do it.
This one?
Yeah, because he's like, oh, I knew you were going to steal my statue, so I switched it so you'd steal the wrong statue and I would get the correct one.
Hold on, wait, GD's saying he smuggled the fake over. Remember, the Italian dude has the fake. Yeah, he has the fake now. No, he has the real one now.
Yes.
Because he said, oh, I know, this is Alabasta because we had the fake one, but that's no problem.
It's okay.
So I send it. Let's just see what happens.
I'm doing
Or
it.
did he? Oh man, I can't remember. It's been a while.
I'll just do it.
You think so?
Yeah, go for it.
You wanted to examine this?
Yes, for I believe that by examining it, we will finally have all of our answers.
Lang Z says, items that become evidence should never have a part or any part overlooked. All evidence related to the case are fine and don't need to be examined again.
It would appear that I was mistaken.
Man, I really thought it was a good idea.
Agent
Yeah.
Lang is correct. Most of the evidence that has already undergone intense scrutiny. However, there's one piece that has only been partially checked, and that piece, which lies at the heart of the smuggling, is one I should present.
Think it's the spear?
No.
Do you think it's the documents? Do you think I had it right off the bat?
I don't know, man. Well, I just don't. I
don't see how the- I don't see how-
I can't draw
Oh.
a connection for the
Because
the
it's like
papers.
it's something that we have not examined thoroughly regarding
Yeah.
the case. What have we not examined thoroughly in
Yeah.
this case?
So I'm gonna
Yeah,
look at it
what
here.
else happened? Let's just go through all of it and then come back.
You don't think it's the pick? That's the only thing we haven't. We're like, what is this? It's a pick. Everything else.
Oh, wow, yeah. that
Everything
could be
else
it.
we have some sort of idea of what it is now.
Yeah.
Minus
you
the
know
pick.
what? You know what? I think you might be right on that.
Yeah, yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's the only thing that we don't know what it is.
Yeah, we
That's
just
true.
say, let's send it, and then we'll come back.
Oh no.
Why am I like this?
Send
See,
the
okay.
documents.
We have had a lot of really confident
It's a
things.
good case. It's a good case.
Yep,
But
yep,
we-
they're getting you going.
Let's get the people going.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's documents.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that we have left.
Yeah.
Or the trump card? I don't.
I don't know if we're there yet.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's throw those documents. That's not a key. A keyblade. We're playing Kingdom Hearts today at 3:30.
3:30 p.m.
Keyblade.
See, I could not draw a single line.
Yeah.
Heart
Yes,
of the smuggling. GD, I need you need to be subtle like David Cage is subtle, and I
Yeah.
know you think you're being David Cage subtle, but you're actually
Heart
being
of
like
the smuggling.
not David Cage.
I want to
subtle.
take the loss here and restore my health because even if I get it right, I don't want to run with 1 health for all this and have to restart over and over again. So I'm just gonna take a loss.
Yeah, take a loss.
Wait.
Well, I'll try it
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, send the video. What's the trump card say? Let's look at the trump card.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Orders from the boss of smuggling to Cochin.
So we're gonna get rid of. We're gonna reset first.
If we could load our save.
Yeah, I'm gonna load our save. But I'm gonna send the trump card first just to see. Examine this piece of evidence. Is it really time to use the trump card though?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to just make sure
Oh, I mean,
and then load the save?
I'm
Yeah.
going to, and yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Fuck.
not. Yeah, see ya.
Well, we know what it isn't, and that's nice.
Yeah.
Now then, if I could ask you to please leave the premises. As you can see, you're an idiot, and I'm an old man, and I'm a bit tired from all of this.
Wait, please.
I've made up my mind, so get the fuck out of here.
Why are you like this?
Have you noticed that the word smuggling is an anagram of Glingelsmug?
Damn, you're right, kiddo.
I never noticed that, Godot. Now then, please respect the request of the ambassador of the Kingdom of Alabast and vacate the premises. GD is
Yeah.
is
This is
face,
it.
he's face desking so hard right now.
Thus, the truth was lost for all eternity.
We haven't
It's
lost
so
yet, which
sad.
is nice.
That was a good game, though, man.
It was a good game.
Oh wow, I can't believe it ended like
The
that.
ending was a bit unsatisfactory,
Yeah,
but I'm
but-
glad we played it.
Yeah, we did.
The heart. Furthermore, the arrows that were shot by the crossbow were plucked, as it were,
We've
in the
seen
flower
all
box.
this.
Yeah, that's great.
I can't skip it.
No, it's good.
Yeah,
Don't.
let's just
planted.
think.
Miss Von Carwin didn't even notice the arrows when she visited the room today. On top of all this, the fact that the culprit knew that both officers had ceiling fans tells us that the person, very detailed information about the unit's layout. As you may already have guessed, the person I am accusing of hatching this plan is the person who grew the flowers in the flower box with the utmost care. Thus, it can only be you! Old man Kirkus Alba, same joke again.
Gasp. ... Are you out of your mind, Niles Edgeworth?
I'm certain of what I am saying, and I am sure that he is the culprit.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, tell me.
Yeah.
What is the ambassador trying to accomplish by doing this? Slow down.
What? Wait.
Why in the world do you need to use the trick line like that? Because it's information.
I understand your need to doubt me. However, there is one thing that stands out to me as very odd.
We should save soon, so we don't have to do all this again.
Huh?
Just
I
in
don't
case.
know why. Oh, the one single I'm trying to save right now. Aha.
Ho,
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, but we're thinking of the wrong smuggling in regards to the heart of smuggling.
Smuggling the
We're
statues.
talking about smuggling the statues, not the smuggling ring.
Yeah, we sent the pic,
But
which
you
looks like a
see-
heart. Is the funny
okay,
thing.
the thing about the
The
smuggling
pic would have
ring
been really satisfying.
is that they actually made their own smuggling ring out of wire.
We would examine the if we were to examine the focus of this complex trick, I believe we will finally have found the answer to everything. Everything will become clear once we examine this piece of evidence.
Okay.
Maybe it's the wire.
Seriously?
Well, I mean,
Go to the-
they couldn't possibly be the wire.
At the beginning. Well, let's look through the evidence that we have, like right from the beginning. Yeah. Okay, so.
The badge.
Two countries share borders. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. So what's the cause of death?
Cash on
Death.
delivery.
Cash on delivery.
All right.
Oh. Listen, don't stop me now.
Okay.
Da, 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 da. Having a good time. Da, da, na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. I would fully understand the reasoning had the situation been the reverse. However, to go through the trouble of swapping the real Primo statue for the fake, because you won't let us examine it. I sense a very shady reason for such a bizarre action.
Play IQ 5 billion.
And who better to ask for that reason than King Primo himself?
Cheaty. I want to give you hugs.
I see, Ambassador. We'll be examining that statue now, with or without your permission.
I swear they're both fakes.
And this is where we're going to find a missing piece of the statue. One of the flowers is going to be missing a petal, and then we can present the pick, and we'll locate the pick to the petal.
Handprint? Handprint. Why do they both have a handprint?
Oh, maybe it's not that.
This guy kind of looks like the Steel Samurai, don't you think? Maybe it's because they look alike that he was picked to be the Goodwill Ambassador.
I suppose that's possible. Take a look at this area around the base of his neck. It looks like a gap.
Hey, you're right. Maybe it's meant to be some kind of secret.
Perhaps it's possible to open the statue from this gap in its construction.
What?
Hurry up and open it, Miles.
All right, here goes.
Oh.
Wow, it really did open up, and there's coupons for lunch.
Yeah. In Babal.
In Babal. Hey, what is the thing that fell out?
I believe a more thorough examination of it is required.
Money stamp.
No, they're money plates, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, so desu ne.
What in the? This is.
Hey, it is what I think it is.
Oh my god.
It's a plate for making counterfeit bills.
Somehow, it appears that we've long last arrived at the exit of this complex labyrinth.
Oh,
It's funny, I didn't get to look at the handprint on the bottom.
you didn't think that through very well, did you?
Who, me?
No.
Oh.
It's like, this is the end of the labyrinth. Just kidding. Inside the labyrinth was a smaller and more intricate labyrinth.
We finally hold within our hands one of the counterfeit money plates. And the reason why the replica was smuggled into Alabas to begin with.
Man, it looks like something was inside that statue near the heart. The heart of the smuggling, you could say.
No, I'm still convinced that the wire was the heart of the smuggling.
Yeah,
I mean, it was right in the middle. And I mean, like...
And it made a ring.
And it made a ring, and it circulated.
Yeah.
It circulated.
Yeah.
Like a heart, you see.
Yeah.
So the statues were more like blood cells.
Yeah.
So desu ne,
In
yeah.
this anatomically correct smuggling ring.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Brimino statue can only be handled by the ambassador or the secretariat. And the replica is nothing more than a hollow shell covered in gold. These two circumstances make the statue the ideal object in which to hide contraband. After receiving the statue containing the counterfeit plate from Sheena. You look so evil like that.
Yeah.
The ambassador had the misfortune of accidentally running into Damask II, Surprised by the thief, the ambassador raised the replica statue. At Damas II, can I please? Oh my god, he does have it in his hand.
Yeah.
Oh my god, please beat him over the head with the statue.
It is I,
Is it
Mask
coming?
to Mask. I am here to steal your statue.
Get back!
And he did.
My god. They did say that he was incredibly strong. Then, in order to frame the steel samurai of the murder, he covered the samurai sword in blood. Well, Ambassador Alba?
You are the leader of the smuggling ring? My country is a mess. And it's all because of you?
You're the one who killed Mask to Mask 2, Electric Maskaloo.
Answer us!
I never thought that you would figure things out to this level.
Ooh.
Dominic!
Thank you. Maybe the real heart of the smuggling ring were the friends we made along the way.
That's good.
Now that the killing game simulator, the jury's still out.
That's.
However, there is one point
Thanks, Dominic.
Thank you, Dominic. I disagree with you on. The head of the smuggling ring was Mr. Cochin.
Hey, Jess, I said that Polino was totally a cool guy. I said that he was great and innocent and awesome.
He just
looks shifty.
Not suspicious at all.
Mr. Cochin.
Quit screwing around, kids. I have no sympathy for someone who would try to pass guilt onto a dead man.
Well, I mean, you know, honestly, it's better. It's an alive person.
Let's think about this. I'm basically also a dead man. I'm like, what, 150?
Well, trees can live for hundreds of years, though.
Yeah,
Is that you're the real ringleader, Kekor? Alba?
It's not good to speak with such subjectivity, you know, Agent Lang.
Subjectivity? My conclusion is anything but, and is the result of logic and investigation.
So I think you mean my conclusion, jackass. Get your own investigation.
Logic and investigation? Only seconds ago, you were ready to arrest Miss Von Karma.
Thank you. Someone's keeping score.
I don't think we can give such flip-floppy logic any real weight. Do you? And this is where he goes, I was only pretending to be stupid. Yep, here it is. Eh?
It looks like you still don't get why I came back.
Ooh. Excuse me?
You see, the reason I came back is so that I could sink my fangs into your wrinkly old neck.
It's kind of kinky.
Lot kinky.
I am into this.
In the very beginning, my real target has been you.
It was the Ruse Cruise. He's a good actor, though.
Yeah.
I bought it.
You've given a new meaning to me getting wood.
Oh, there it is.
What?
Agent Lang, I demand an explanation.
Are you okay?
Sorry, sis, I didn't mean to put you through all that. I knew you were innocent from the very beginning.
Hey, Mono Bro! Thank you. So what he's saying is we took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Albuquerque. Is that the pun for his name? I guess?
That's his name.
I thought it was like a tree.
It is, I
But
think.
Albuquerque?
Albuquerque, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's so good. That is such a good pun.
That was a good one.
Like, holy shit.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Right?
Not since like old
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. Lieutenant Albuquerque.
You did?
I knew that this whole incident had been meticulously planned and prepared for.
How crappy would it be if his plan failed and he just arrest Von Karma? Like, oh, I really didn't think it would go like this.
He's just like, well, shit. You were supposed to be smarter, Edgeworth.
Yeah.
So naturally, the occupant of this room, Ambassador Alba, seemed the most suspicious. Without the ambassador's permission, we couldn't get in and take another look around.
So that's why you put on this big show to accuse Franziska of the murder. Using Franziska as the bait, you're able to gain entry and investigate our investigative rights.
Yeah, If I had done that, I doubt the ambassador would have given the okay to poke around.
Carcass Alba is a white oak in plant language. Cool. Thanks, kiddo.
Latin.
I wonder if Albuquerque is maybe named after that same plant.
It could be.
Oh, so that's why what all this was about. Very well, I forgive you. But in exchange for using me as bait, you will take some responsibility and help us find the truth.
Agent Lang, for giving me such a great opening. I thank you.
Dude, are they going to be the new Yatagarasu team?
I think so.
Oh my god. Oh my good. Gumshoe on the sideline. Hey guys.
Gumshoe and Kay's like, but I'm the Yatagarasu.
But I want to be the other Garasu.
You know, I didn't know, Mr. Prosecutor.
Wait, no, we need a defense attorney.
We have
Who?
2 prosecutors.
Phoenix.
We have 2 prosecutors.
You got Nick.
I don't know, man. Phoenix isn't cool. He hangs out with little girls and stuff. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Well,
You're right, man.
Phoenix has got his like spirit crew,
I know.
and we're like the thief crew. It's good. It's
Yeah.
good. And we'll have a.
That somehow, if we were able to find some proof by investigating this room, that you would be able to figure out the real culprit with your special brand of logic.
Also, I don't think Edgeworth is one to go above the law. I think he respects the law too much. And he's all about the power of the law.
The power of the law compels you. The
Basically.
power of law compels you.
The evidence detectives collect combined with the logic of a prosecutor. That's just as it should be in a prosecutor-detective team, right?
Oh my
Seriously,
God.
where is Gumshoe? Poor Gumshoe.
Gumshoe.
I don't know about all that.
He's just in the corner.
One
All
thing I do
around me
know
are
is-
familiar faces, worn out places.
Is that I'm itching to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, you're quite scary when you want to be, aren't you?
Hey, you were the one who was planning to use me to push all the guilt onto the sis. But unfortunately for you, you misjudged me.
Agent Lang, I wish for you to stop trying to intimidate me. What we need right now is evidence and proof. I wonder if you have what is necessary to prove that I'm the head of the smuggling ring.
Don't be such a sore loser.
Yes, Palpatine, it's over.
If you really are the head of the smuggling ring, then you should acknowledge your crimes with dignity.
Dignity? That is nothing more than a fool's insincere display of strength.
Ooh, interesting. And that's why our streams are completely undignified.
Undignified.
Absolutely.
Yep, there it is.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
if you really wish for me to acknowledge my crimes, then I would first like to see some of this thing you call evidence. I tell you, I knew nothing, really. I didn't even know that the counterfeit plate was hidden inside that statue.
Oh, this is a good angle. What's the theme playing right now? My god. Is this Alba? Is this like an Alabastian track here? You swapped a real statue that vested in your country the authority to rule for a fake. That doesn't make any sense, and you didn't know anything.
It doesn't make sense? Where doesn't it make sense? Can you prove that it doesn't make sense?
Gah!
He's really got us.
This
He's
music.
turned the entire situation around against us.
With the simple old reliable.
No, you.
yeah, basically. I wish he had like a logic aura around him right now. Just he's far more powerful than we could have ever imagined. His power level is rising.
I was gonna say,
Hey, Miles,
His logic levels are off the charts.
what does the scouter say about his power level? His logic level?
It's 8,443, not quite.
My god. That's the highest logic we've ever seen.
And it's steadily climbing.
Even Father never possessed logic that high.
The proof that Interpol has been after, which points to this man as the ringleader. If we can somehow find that proof now, then we can see to it that justice is finally served. There is nothing I can use. Is there nothing I can use to break this case wide open?
are we flashing back?
The trump card and the videotape. With those 2 items, we might be able to finally bring this man down. But The card is evidence from a case that Mr. Faraday hid away in secret. And the tape was stolen by Detective Bad from the police. They're both illegal evidence. No matter what, the protector of the law can't be allowed to use such pieces of evidence. Oh shit. Wow, this is a blast from the past.
Needless to say, we Von Karmas are commended to achieve nothing but victory, and by any means necessary.
The only way to bring down someone like that is, or justice was to do something outside of the courts.
Shit, do we have flashback noise?
It's too echoey.
Oh, okay.
It needs to be adjusted.
Adjusted.
That's what we thought at that time.
Oh, wow.
I no longer follow the path of Manfred von Karma. And I won't follow the path of the Yatagrasu.
Oh.
Raped by Yatagrasu dreams.
Man.
This leaves me with what? What creed will I believe in? If I want to pursue the truth, then I will sully my hands in illegality. And if I want to pursue justice, then I will lose the truth. What is the law, and what is justice? And what path is a prosecutor supposed to follow? That choice is one I must make by my own hand here and now.
What?
Is everyone okay with this saving?
I'm okay
Jeez.
with it. The Assassin's Creed.
Oh, man. That's a good game. I played that game.
Man, remember in Assassin's Creed when they used to actually have lore and like assassins would cut off their ring fingers for the knife?
Man, yeah.
But then they took that away because it doesn't make sense because then all assassins would just not have ring fingers, which would be really easy to point them out.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
It was cool.
What do you guys think?
What? I don't use the trump card. We're playing as Edgeworth. Don't use it. Don't use it.
Break the
We'll find
controller.
our own way. We're gonna find our own way.
Find our own way. We're gonna do it under.
I am a prosecutor, and I can't allow myself to use evidence such as these.
Mr. Edgeworth, if you don't do something, Ambassador Elba's gonna get away with it.
I know, but
What are you holding back for? The only thing Von Karma should pursue is the perfect proof. If you really do have what it takes to complete our argument, then there's absolutely no reason not to use it.
Langzy says the reason people judge people is because people are people.
Yeah, I guess.
that is some Derek Zoolander level philosophy there.
People weren't born to be chained to law. Laws were born to protect the people. You're the only one here right now who can put this guy out to pasture. And that is the only way a second or third generation of Zhang Fa's people will be born. Can you really still hesitate knowing the fate of a nation rests in your hands?
There's no limit to the law. Any limit that exists was set there by man. When a person goes beyond that limit, then the law, too, crosses into new territory. For what reason were laws invented? The answer to that is what I must now show. Ambassador Alba, I wonder if you might recognize this. That's so funny.
But thou
thou
must.
must.
Oh, I wonder what that card is. I've never seen it before in my life. Ha ha ha, look at the weather.
It's a directives card used by the leader of the ring to relay instructions to his subordinates.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, I've never seen it before, so this is new information for me.
This card was sent by the real culprit behind the KG-8 incident 10 years ago. The man by the name of Mr. Manny Cochin.
Oh, so why do you have such a card in your possession?
Because it was hand-delivered to me by a certain great thief, the Yatagarasu.
Ooh, I got chills. The Yatagarasu gave you that. Don't talk nonsense, and let's be serious, Mr. Edgeworth. Do you have any proof that the card contains directions from the ringleader?
I'll have you know that the card is not the only thing I was given.
What?
This contains security footage that was shot just before the start of the KG-8 incident.
The KG-8 incident?
The card in that video These two pieces of evidence that will these two pieces of evidence that are what will seal your fate. Sorry, all over the place.
Oh, very interesting. I must admit I'm very curious now. Very curious indeed in these case-deciding pieces of evidence you've presented.
The prey the Atticus has been chasing all this time now stands before me. I can't allow this man who has free reign for 10 long years to simply walk away.
When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please. Oh, just at 3:30 playing Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts at 3:30 today. We're playing Kingdom Hearts at 3:30. It's in an hour. It's an hour. It's going to be really good.
I was really hoping that at some point they would spin away from the but thou must.
Oh.
I was holding that, but I'm
like two paths, yeah. That would have been neat.
Right?
Now is the time for me to bring to fruition the valiant spirit that was given to me.
But it's a DS game from like the year 2000 something.
Then don't give the option, man.
Man, I really hope that we accidentally mixed up the tapes and it's like a Steel Samurai DVD.
Yeah.
This is the evidence that will put you behind bars.
So, what is this interesting thing you wanted to show me?
The trump card and the videotape. These two pieces of evidence together make for the ultimate hand. And this is where the real meaning behind Detective Bad's words will be realized. Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir. And to be fair, we didn't choose wrong. We didn't use the evidence, and they should have given you. If they gave you the option, they should have given you two options. Is all I'm saying.
Another path.
Yeah, another path, which would have been so. I think they'd be so good, right? You can either choose,
but
it's
the whole like. This is character evolution for Edgeworth that needs to happen.
Yeah.
It's not an optional thing.
He's breaking the rules.
Yes, he's learning.
I'm wild.
Yeah, he's learning that the law doesn't necessarily mean
drinking without a straw.
What?
Oh no,
But
don't do it, your mustache.
Oh god.
Oh, it's everywhere.
He's a rebel.
Nothing. The world is limitless.
I just don't. I don't think anybody likes.
I can wear glasses even with good eyesight.
Don't do it. No, it's gonna hurt you. Wow.
No one can stop me now.
You've gone mad. Mad with power.
I can nut on stream.
Don't do it. No, this is different. We have two channels. One that we can't tell you about, and that one is not on this website.
These are quite dirty. What
it.
you see here is security footage shot just before the KG8 murder incident. My God, though, like, Manny coaching for a smart, like, capable man. Why are you in a hotel or an apartment lobby with a knife and your like evil orders?
Yeah, looking into a camera.
Looking into a security camera. There could not be a more incriminating photo.
Have you seen that SpongeBob thing where he's like stepping on the beach, doot 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 doot, and he's like just doing like a dance thing?
No.
Oh well, I imagine that Manny Coaching was doing something similar, but holding evidence. Just gonna kill the bitch, doot 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 doot.
This is what told me to do it.
Excuse me, where is CCU? I wish to kill her, please. Oh, she's in apartment 248.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's fine.
I have an order to kill Miss CCU right here. From this footage, we know that the card is the directives card from the smuggling ring. This is the section that proves that the card was used to relay the order.
The knife
Is it the knife?
This is the section that proves that the card was used to relay an order. It must be the knife that he's holding, since it wasn't just a card. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, sure, send
this
it.
is the section
Send
that
it.
proves that the card was used to relay an order.
No.
Or is it the card itself?
The card.
I don't
the
think they
card
would do
is
that.
No,
This doesn't
I think
make
it's a
any
knife.
sense, right?
Yeah, it's a knife.
Or is it?
Oh yeah, no,
Coach's
because the
face?
card says maybe kill or something. Yeah, go for it. Just
Stab
go for
CCU with this knife.
it. Yeah.
Take a look at this area.
What about that area? My eyes aren't what they used to be, so I can't see what you're pointing at too well. But from what I can see, it doesn't look like it's related to our conversation. What? Maybe it's his penis.
Unrelated.
Like,
I need to remain calm and take another look at this footage. What is the vital clue that shows us the card was used to relay an order?
Hey,
Okay, it's got to be the card, guys.
all right, I'll go with the card.
I should have saved before I did this.
we can't like scroll.
I think it's because the card is in his hand that it's relaying an order.
Okay. Oh.
As you can see, Mr. Cochin is holding the card in his right hand.
The card is proof of its card. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I see. The killer is indeed holding a card
Yeah.
with the exact same design on it.
in the Eli 5 version here.
I agree.
But that card and the one you have, just because they look the same doesn't mean that they are, does it now?
But there's a very easy way for me to prove that they are, in fact, one and the same. All we have to do is simply take a look at this. Oh, fug.
Boo.
Blood.
It's CCU's blood.
This dark red blood. Yes, this is your proof. Proof that the orders of this card were played out in that terrible tragedy. Why wouldn't he burn it? Is it stolen from him? Did he drop it? The blood belonged to the victim of the KG-8 incident. With a bit of DNA testing, we can very easily verify that as fact. If you have no objections, then I'd like for you to take a look at this next piece of footage. This car that passed by in front of the victim's apartment building. It's an official Cadopian government car.
What?
Detective Gumshoe, if you could please enhance the footage. Enhance.
Yes, on
Enhance.
a regular VCR, every VCR has an enhanced footage.
Suspend your disbelief here. Enhance.
I've been suspending my disbelief for the past 15 minutes.
This is the area of the footage that directly links the smuggling ring with Cadopia.
Oh, it's the card in his pocket.
Oh my goodness. You think so? Yeah.
Because it's the proof that he came out of that
he is
card.
Manny Coachin, I see.
Yeah, we have to prove that Manny Coachin came out of
And there's a
Cadopia.
corner of it, yeah.
It's the future past.
The shape of this pocket and the directives card in it.
It's a future where we go back to using VHSs.
But they're HD VHS.
HD VHS, yes.
Man, I wonder if that could be a thing.
It might have been in a different timeline. In a different timeline, HD DVD one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It tells us that without a doubt, this person is the car, and this car is Mr. Coachin. The license plate on the car was also captured by the security camera, and with it, we can easily find out who was sitting in this car on that day, 10 years ago. Which is why I can say with confidence that you were riding in this car on that day.
Why do all these characters laugh?
Oh my god!
Oh my god, his power level's doubled!
Wow.
It's doubled!
You've done well, my boy.
It's rising! 18,000! 19,000!
You've done well, my boy, to make it this far. However, about your claim that I was riding the car at that time.
Hey, Supernova! Thank you so much for responsoring the channel. Great to have you back. For anybody who doesn't know what sponsorship is, links down below if you do want to support the channel. It's a $4.99 a month donation that keeps us doing what we do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Boop. Oh, shoot, it's not the mouse raffle, it's sponsor raffle. I forgot to change that. It's sponsor raffle, not mouse raffle. Don't be confused. Sponsor raffle.
We can make that.
Sponsor raffle. It's
Man,
sponsor,
though,
not
he
mouse.
looks so much like an evil dictator now. You know what really sells it is the medals.
Yeah.
And the sash. Like, it just kind of screams fascism a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And the cape. Man, yeah, he is an evil emperor. Like, man, it's so cool.
Boop. There we go.
That is going to be mighty difficult to prove.
How so?
The Principality of Cadopia no longer exists. So naturally, all records from that time period also no longer exist.
Man, that is like the ultimate heist. You sink your country to hide the records of your smuggling.
Yeah.
That arrogance. What he really means is that he's already erased all traces of them.
Are we finished here, boy?
Oh goodness.
Oh,
He's
my.
diddling his medal. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't see that medal as nothing but his nipple. And that smile and that diddle, my god.
Oh yeah. How do you like that?
I destroyed evidence.
Alright, oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why we have the camera cut up right above our nipples.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh well.
At least
So,
in
no,
the at least
so
in
that
YouTube.
they can't see. I rub my nipples constantly throughout stream. You don't know I'm doing.
Absolutely. The only weapon I have left on me now is this piece of footage. There must be something here that I can use against him.
No, yeah, in the future, all VHSs are also
What the
equipped with
hell is
little
this?
thief.
Yeah, what
so
the
you
hell
can
is that?
reconstruct what happens inside of the cars.
Click on that thing and see what it is.
I think it's got to be this, right?
Man, can
Yeah,
we save?
who knows what
I
it
can't-
is? Sure.
No, I cannot.
Okay. What's in the
Yeah.
front seat? Can we see what's in the front seat? Can we
No.
unenhance?
No, it's just a seat.
Damn
It looks like there's not even a driver. It looks
Okay.
like. I gotta think this is the only suspicious thing.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
What the? Ambassador Alba.
Oh, it's his badge.
Oh.
It's reflecting. I
Oh,
think.
wow.
Oh my god, because he's in the other seat beside him.
Yes, what
Oh
is
my
it?
god, and that's why he's fiddling with his badge. Like, look at this, it's right over there.
He's looking at us too. He's giving us, he's looking at us.
Oh my god, that's the most uncomfortable way to slide me a hint.
Yeah.
You were once an army man in service of Cadopia. And it was you who made the many missions you participated in successes, correct?
Why the sudden backhanded praises, boy? Although, to be sure, the brilliant medals on my breast were awarded to me during my era, or the era of Cadopia. But now, I am the only one who owns this particular medal.
Got him. In that case, the only person it could be who is sitting in this car is you.
How do you figure that?
Oh, goodness. By the medal captured here in this enhanced footage. It is clearly the exact medal as the one on your chest.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
What?
He's crackling. Interesting.
Wow.
It'd be super creepy if it was like red underneath there. But the
Yeah.
black raises questions. But
Yeah.
my god. What a stiffy. This is how it will be, but I won't look back. For this is the path that I have chosen.
You've moved me with your devotion to the case, Miles Edgeworth.
Why is he talking in such an arrogant stance with me?
It's almost looking possible, isn't it? For the lot of you to have come this far.
Me too.
It looks like I just might lose our little game this time.
You might lose the game this time. You don't get another round, Mr. Ambassador.
Is that a fact? Very well, I've decided to confess and admit my guilt.
You're going to confess?
And I accept whatever punishment that may come as a result.
What the?
Regarding the Damask II murder, I admit it. I did it out of self-defense.
I thought so. You're claiming it was justified self-defense?
Damask II attacked me, and I felt my life was in danger. If I hadn't done what I did, I might be the one you found dead instead of him.
So I hit him with a statue. That's it. Man, the statue is definitely my go-to for self-defense.
What a pathetic performance.
I'm not giving you one.
Well, you two really know how to laugh at inappropriate times.
If you wish to claim it was justified self-defense, then we will need some evidence.
It's always the evidence with you, isn't it? But that's what you require, then I'll prove it.
I'm a fucking prosecutor. What do you expect?
That man left a mark on me when he attacked.
What?
I don't particularly want to show it off, but this is proof that it was in self-defense. I'm an old man, and sometimes I don't pay enough attention when I should.
But Damask II didn't have a single weapon on his body.
Hold on, it's nothing to get worked up over because I hid the weapon.
You hid it.
I'm sorry, but as you know, a murder is a murder, even if it is in self-defense. And I couldn't let it become public, seeing as how I am an ambassador. This is the weapon you seek, my special bonsai trimming shears.
Huh.
Oh, it's covered in blood.
He was trembling quite badly during our struggle. But that's when he grabbed the shears that were sitting in my office and attacked. So you see, it was an act of self-defense.
Is he right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Since he has both a wound and the weapon that caused it, it's enough to declare it so.
No way.
Oh, which reminds me, I guess there is still one more accusation I need to resolve. Smuggling and counterfeiting. Unfortunately, all of that is my secretary's doing. I had no knowledge it was going on.
That's funny. That's funny.
In the distance, you can hear a scapegoat being absolutely slaughtered.
Stop spewing nonsense. You're trying to throw my investigation under the bus in your desperation. If you want to get real honest, everything in this case can be connected to you.
The murder of Damask too was done in self-defense. In my trials, no man escapes his crime alive.
Perhaps so, but if you were my opponent in court. However, there is one very important fact that I think you may have forgotten.
And what is that?
Diplomatic immunity.
Oh!
Should we find out next time? On Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah. I felt like there's a to be continued, like right around the corner.
Oh, you
though.
think?
Like
Hold on.
that's
Do
what
you
I'm
think
gonna
there's a
go
to be
for.
continued?
I think this. Oh, man,
We haven't had one for a while.
I
It
know,
really feels
yeah.
like it.
Yeah. But they usually end on it. Okay, do it. Okay, sure. Okay, click it. I say, it's oh, right here? Okay. Okay. Do it. What?
Extraterritoriality.
That's right. This embassy sits on what is effectively Alabastian soil. So any trial that is to be held will be held in Alabast.
Hey, Papa.
Therefore, the crime I just admitted to will never be tried in your courts.
Agent Lang, what is Interpol's stance on this?
Agents investigate. That's our job. The judgment of people who have confessed to their crime, that's the court's job.
Gah!
And I've already confessed to all of my crimes, Agent Lang. Furthermore, by the very nature of my position, I have full extraterritorial rights. These rights are effective even in your country's soil. Therefore, no matter where a crime may take place, I will never stand trial in one of your courts.
That arrogance in your expression. That's nothing like the face of someone who is ready to accept the consequences. Don't tell me that you have your own country judicial system eating right out of your hands.
These crimes you all speak so seriously of, to me this has all been nothing more than a game. You may chase me out of this embassy with your accusations, but it's no big deal. Alabast has a number of other embassies in other countries around the world. All you would accomplish is you would have changed the backdrop of our little game.
These two layers of protection are extraterritoriality, that extraterritoriality provides him. This is why he is one of the ones who cannot be brought to court.
You see now, don't you? I live in a whole different world than you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go fetch your eviction papers.
Ooh, baby.
Is there nothing we can do?
Wow.
There it is. Is there nothing we can do?
Is there nothing we can do?
So, but now I just have to ask then, GD and the people that know this game, if it feels like it's coming to some sort of.
Oh no, we're just
Something.
beginning the ruse cruise.
It's just begun. Our fight. It's just begun. How would you say that? Ore tachi tatekai. Hajimaru zo.
Hajimaru zo!
Hajimaru dake.
That was a stream, am I right? We got through quite a bit. The only part that I have not been a fan of right there is that ending, or like that ending bit with the car. It just it just seems so. We'll see how it ends up. We'll see what all happens. For my
Future
favorite.
VHS, Thomas. Future VHS.
Yeah, future VHS. With
Future
VHS
VHS.
players with built-in enhanced buttons.
HDVHS.
Korekarada.
Korekarada.
Korekara.
And also,
Oretachi.
the very convenient. I am the only one who has this exact
Badge.
medal.
Yeah, that was a bit, yeah.
That was a bit much, and they just.
I think it would have the only way that would have been just a little bit better, and again it's very nitpicky, just so you guys know, nothing terrible.
No.
Would have been if Edgeworth was like, that badge, can you tell me what that badge is? Like, and he's like, oh, it's a Medal of Honor that I was distinctively given.
Yes.
Or whatever, right?
Yes.
But he just offered the information up.
Yeah, exactly. And then my only nitpicky thing is that,
that would have put it in like in Edgeworth's kind of like action, but again, it's just silly.
Yeah. Well, and then
It's gonna be 4 hours more. Man, that's exciting. There's a lot left in this case.
Well, I guess that. Well, let's
Fun stream.
Let's see. Maybe we can. So what? So Sunday during our normal times, what you're saying is the which conference?
It's the Microsoft concept.
Microsoft.
We're going to be starting a stream at 12:30, making snacks, preparing people to go to Twitch at 1 o'clock, where the Microsoft content is going to be starting. This is something we can discuss right now if you want, but I can tell you the pros for doing it, because multiplats are often premiered at conferences, and Microsoft has gone all out this year, so they might have some really cool multiplats premiering on their
exclusive
on
Xbox
their
exclusive
their conference first.
Exclusive.
So we might get like information about Kingdom Hearts 3 or other cool things.
Well,
so
it'll work out pretty well if we do the on Saturday. So tomorrow we're going to stream this game.
Yes, at 12.
At 12. We are doing streams at 12 and 3 tomorrow, which is the heads up we've been telling people.
12 to 12, 12, 12, 12 to 12, 12, 12.
Party for our good roommate here. And then if we pick it up
Kingdom
again
Hearts
on Tuesday for the finale of this game, then we can go right into Investigations 2 on Wednesday. And then, because that's the new schedule, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That sounds pretty good. And that's nice that you don't it's like the finale and you go right into the next game.
Yeah.
So that seems like the plan that we're going to take. Make sure to follow our Discord and our Twitter and anything good like that, which is all linked down below. I'm going to put some stuff up on the board. If you want to get people hyped for Kingdom Hearts tonight.
Oh my gosh, Kingdom Hearts.
Wing Supernova says the sex box needs more good games. The first console to go bankrupt, and the Dreamcast. I believe,
Dreamcast
was the first console to implode.
And that's only because they had terrible
copyright.
Yeah,
that was the first big wave of piracy, I believe.
Yeah.
Because CD burners had just become widely available, and then the console didn't have any copyright protections.
Yeah.
And it just I mean, it was a little ahead of its time. You know,
it absolutely it had network connectivity.
Yeah.
It had that weird memory card you'd slot into the controller.
Yeah, which was I didn't mind that. I thought it was really cool.
Its own little game on it. Like, couldn't you use it as an MP3 player as well?
I don't know about that. I don't remember. I remember that. I can't remember exactly what it was. I thought it was a Chocobo something. Like there was some Final Fantasy game.
Yeah,
and
Final Fantasy VIII had the Chocobo thing.
The Chocobo, and you could upload it to.
Yeah. It was really funny when we were at Distant Worlds.
Yeah.
They showed the Chocobo Summon, which doesn't exist in the English version of Final Fantasy VIII because the Choco Walker doesn't exist in America. It was something that like that kind of memory card thing only existed in Japan.
I think I'm mixing up something there. Also, what was that other Japan-only console? Was it the White Swan?
The Wonder Swan?
The Wonder Swan.
Was that? No, I think the Wonder Swan was a name for a different console.
Or was it a console that was ported over here?
Oh no, that never came.
Yeah, there was because I remember seeing it in Metro Town. Oh, Wonder Swan. No.
It was a handheld game console released in Japan by Bandai. We're on a tangent.
Oh, what? The Wonder Swan was released by Namco Bandai? Oh, interesting. Because I know that there were some Final Fantasy games on that. I think Tactics was on it. Anyways. Yes, so Nyan knows quite a bit about Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
Mom is completely blind.
I'm so excited.
Blind.
This is going to be so much
And you're
fun.
half. You're right in the middle, aren't you?
Yeah, you play Kingdom Hearts 2.
I played Kingdom Hearts 2. I skipped one. I don't ask. It came out and everyone was hyped about it. You know, I was like, yeah, let's play some Kingdom Hearts 2.
But
I was young. I haven't played it in like a decade.
I've 100%ed Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 2.
You 100%ed them?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I know a thing or two. It's been years though. Like legit, I was in high school when I played Kingdom Hearts 1.
Sheena's ready. Well, G, we don't want you there anyway.
Yeah, I played 1 and 2. I started Birth by Sleep, didn't finish Birth by Sleep, but I'm excited. I'm so hyped.
Well, then there we go. All right, ready to get some food in us so we can be ready and peppered for tonight?
Yeah,
all right,
boy.
everybody. Then we will see you
really
in an hour and 20 minutes. Oh, no, sorry, 50 minutes. 50.
Whatever the math works out to be,
50 minutes. Bye.
Bye.